Hi, everybody, it's Tatiana, and today I'm coming to you with a little unplanned, impromptu video. I had debated or said that I was not going to do a December 2015 wrap up because I was doing a wrap up for the year of 2015 and I didn't think that I need both. But then I realized that none of the books that I read in December were mentioned in my 2015 wrap up. So I said, well, let me go ahead and get that done. So, first off, I tried to do a little bit of like Christmas vlogging. It didn't happen. The whole thought and process of editing just was a little overwhelming to me. So it just, while there was video that was recorded, it just was never uploaded. So yeah, if you are ever interested in some of the random crap that goes on in my day-to-day life, follow me on Snapchat. That's where you're gonna see it. Same username as my username on YouTube, Musical Tati. Check me out there if you're interested. But yeah, so on to the books that I read in December. I finished reading From the Earth to the Moon by Jules Verne, and I finished that pretty early in the month through the Craft and Circle with Nicole over at Nicole's Adventures in SFF. And I also read some of it on my own through the LibriVox app because I missed some of the live streams due to travel and just a busy schedule. But I finished that the first week of December. Then I read Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rose, which was just okay. For me, it was interesting and enjoyable enough that I want to see what happens next. It ended well. That's how I'll say it. It ended well, and so I want to see more. But yeah, it was just an okay read. I also read and checked out from the library Winter by Marissa Meyer, which is book 4, the final book in the Lunar Chronicles series, and that was okay as well. I waited to do my 2015 wrap up because I thought that book was going to end up on the list of my favorite reads for 2015 because I enjoyed Cress so much. So I expected Winter to be so much better. And while Winter was good, it was enjoyable. Cress is still my favorite of that series. I did record a review of Winter. I have not edited it yet, so look out for that. That will be coming soon. After that, I read Injection, which is by Warren Ellis, Declan Shalvey, and Jordi Belair. This was suggested to me by Kevin at the comic book store, and I had also heard a little bit about it, but I did not expect it to be what it was. This was like genre stew for a graphic novel. It's so many different kinds of genres put into one. It's science fiction, it's ghost story, it's a little bit of horror, it's just weird, and it's really good, and I really enjoyed it. The more I thought about it after the fact, the more I liked it. I actually did have to read through it a couple of times because it just wasn't what I was expecting. So yeah, I had to reread it after I finished reading it to make sure that I got out of it at least what I should have gotten on the first go round. And then I read a couple of single issue comics after that. I read the first issue of Sex Criminals, as well as the first issue of The Wicked and the Divine. Neither of these impressed me to the fact where I would want to continue with the series through purchasing them. I know Sex Criminals is not available at my library, but I think The Wicked and the Divine may be. If so, I will check them out. I will check it out that way. Otherwise, I'm pretty okay with not knowing what else happens. But I read the first issue of the new Thor. Holy bejeebers, this is my shit. I just was not expecting it to be what it is. I was not a Thor fan as a kid. I liked him as part of the Avengers, but as the Norse god himself, I was never that big of a Thor fan. Oh my gosh, I'm a fan of this new Thor. And so I will be going to pick up issue 2 tomorrow, probably. Part of me says, just wait until the graphic novel comes out to continue with it. But really, I don't want to wait since issue 2 is already out. Why wait? Just go ahead and get it now. So that is pretty much all that I read in December. I'll share this with you all as well. I did purchase an Erin Condren planner for 2016 so I could do a better job of planning some things in my life, as well as keeping track of some things that, of the things that I have going on in my life. I don't know if you all suffer with this as well, but a lot of times, because my family is out of town, a lot of times the question that I'm asked often is, what's going on, what you've been doing? And my answer is always nothing, because I can't really think about what I have done. I don't spend a lot of time thinking about what I have done, particularly what I have done for myself. And I came to the conclusion that I don't do nothing. Like, regardless of how active or inactive I think my life is at certain points, my answer should never be nothing. So I have to take some time and look at my life a little differently. And so I was looking at planners and was actually looking at going another way, but I liked how the Erin Condren planner was set up and being able to personalize my cover. And my cover actually says there are so many beautiful reasons to be happy, and it's almost a direct quote from one of my favorite Natasha Bedingfield songs. So I went ahead and got this cover, and I've just started putting things in it because it started with it started with December 28th, but it starts with 2016. So today is January 1st. So I just started using it, but that is all that I have for this video today. And I thank you all for watching. And I hope you have a good weekend, whenever you see this video. Peace out.